Cara, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're a subscriber. So today I am doing the well requested Bauble shaker easel card. I popped a vote up on my YouTube channel and my Facebook group, and all you lovely subscribers chose this gorgeous card here. So this is what we're doing. It's a bauble shaped circular easel and it stands up like this. And we've got the little string at the top. Today we are using the Hunky Dory topper set to do this. The idea of this card actually came from two videos by Sam Calcott from Mixed Up Craft. So she's got a bauble shaker card tutorial and a snow globe easel card. And I was inspired by them both so much. I just thought I wanted an easel, but I didn't want a snow globe, so I sort of mashed them together. For this one I used the Raymond Briggs Santa stamp set and a scent from a Hunky Dory Christmas Wishes sentiment. But today we are using the Sparkling Poinsettias topper set from Hunky Dory. I'm going to pop it up on the screen now so you can see the set we're using because I've already prepared my things. So how lovely is that set? You actually get the decoupage, the full poinsettia panel here, but we're not using this. So I've just used the green cardstock and I've cut it twice. And I've used a 5.5 inch circle die. And this circle die I've used is actually from Sam Calcott Made to Surprise 3D display card. It's the stitch circle because it's a really nice big size. I've grabbed that one. Then I've got going to be using a scallop circle as well to make a frame, and it'd be the frame here that goes around, exactly the same die as I used here. But for the actual base I have just cut two white circles out. I'm going to make it a little bit different to the other one, so we'll talk through them in a minute. So you're going to use two, and you're going to need two white circles base card, and I've cut them again, so one for the base and one for the bauble part. You're going to need two circles in your chosen pattern cardstock or whatever colour you want to do. Then I've taken both dies and I've cut through with gold mirror to make a frame. I've used my large circle die again just to cut out a piece of acetate, an acetate window to go behind here for the shaker. I've taken a 1 inch circle punch and I've punched it twice. Then I've used this screwdriver hole punch just to make a hole in the top. That, I'm going to show you, will slide behind here like that. So that looks like a bauble already. The first thing you're going to do is take one of your circles and pop it in your scoreboard. You're going to line it up at 1/2 inch and just score down, and then what you can do is just fold your circle in half just so it lines up at the sides and lines up with that 1/2 inch, and then we're just gonna take our bone folder and fold that in half. Then we're going to fold our score line in half and burnish that. That is going to sit under there, and that is how our easel is going to be made. For this, the other one I used a card base, but I thought this is just a little bit easier for everyone to make it and everyone can have a go underneath. So what you do is you're going to run some red line tape across here. You're going to want to slide it underneath your other circle and then fold it down and give it a nice press. And again, press on top of there just so you get a good stick and give that a really good fold as well. When we have some weight on there, that'll be absolutely perfect. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Claw glue, and with whatever circle you want on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and stick that down so it gives it a chance to dry. And then we're going to make our bauble, which is the fun part, and decorate that. That looks lovely already. Move that out of the way to dry. Now what we're going to do is stick our acetate to the back of our frame. So again, we're going to have that there. Now on the back of our, so we're going to decorate the outside, and then we're going to have glitter in here for the shake part. So I'm just going to put foam, it's a very thin foam, foam I've got here, just all the way around so it fits. Nothing is showing. Back in our foam. And I've got some absolutely gorgeous gold glitter here. I'm just going to put a nice generous, I think that's more than enough, and just flatten it the best I can. I like to put it on here and hover over rather than line up on there, just find it easier, but again that's personal preference. Just going to eyeball it, make sure it's the best we can get it. And then give a really good press down. I'm not even going to attempt to shake it yet until I have pressed everywhere twice. Really like to, and I'm going to pick it up and just make sure, and then just give it a, there you go, and there's our shaker. So for anything else, I'm just going to take my tape runner, just on the bottom half of this, I'm going to put some tape. I'm going to flip it over and choose where I want. So I want the glittery part of the card stuck at the top. So I'm just going to line this up here. So this is how I want mine. That is great. So now what we're going to do is decorate the bauble. So I'm going to pop you on high speed, and I'm going to decide where I want everything and create my fabulous sparkling poinsettia bauble. So let's get into it. So I think this makes a gorgeous topper all by itself. It's absolutely stunning. We'll thread ribbon through there in a minute. I have to apologise because when I said you need 2 of the white circles, you actually need 4. So you're going to need 1 for the back of here and 1 for the base of the card just to write your message on. This we're going to stick on here now, and it's going to completely cover the back and just hide there where I put the bauble, the circle for the bauble holder. So we're going to do that with collal. This is construction glue, and it's collal all purpose or any construction glue. It is the best for these sorts of cards. So when I come to this tomorrow now, it's going to be really hard. Rock hard. It'll add a lot of strength to my project. And this card is actually going out tomorrow, so it's going to be an early Christmas card. This is someone visiting, and they happen to be visiting tomorrow, so I thought, well, pop it in an envelope, give it to them, and they can keep it safe until Christmas. So while that little bit dries, we're going to bring back in our easel card. It's still standing absolutely perfectly. I'll show you, this will sit on there just like this. That's absolutely stunning. I'll just flick it up so you can see how gorgeous. So while the back dries on there, we will just create our stopper. So again, I'm going to speed you up and just do this. You always want something just to, it's going to be on foam, just to stop. So hold the card down and just stop it from, you know, sliding, so it can be displayed properly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a mixture of collal glue and my tape runner for this. I'm just going to apply adhesive to this half of the circle. The reason I'm using the mixture is it will get an instant sort of tack with the tape, but it'll also get the extra strength of the collal. I want this upright to do it. I can make sure it goes perfect. It'll stand where it'll stop. There we go. It's always a good idea to hold it up, and just as you line it up, so you get, also you see what it's going to look like. Now I have this lovely piece of, it's like a prickly sort of a sheeny ribbon. I'm just going to thread this in. I'm not going to put bells on this one. I just want it to be a little bit more sort of more elegant. And the gold and the poinsettias, I want a little bit more elegance to this one. The other one was more cheery Christmas. My favourite kind of Christmas card, the Santa one. And I'm just gonna grab another piece of ribbon. What I'm going to do is just, it won't be a bow because I'm not the best at bows. Just do a little tie, like a knot, but it'll look really effective when it's done. So let's tie that up. Try a little bit. I'm actually quite pleased with our little bow. There we go. I'll just trim off at an angle. All great card makers do. Now all we need to do is flip it over. Got our white piece that we're going to write put our message on, and it just conceals this a bit more as well. So again, for this collal, and there we go. So that is just where somewhere we can write our message. Just conceals everything. And again, with, show you now where I stand this up. With the back here, with that hidden, it just looks a lot neater. You can even write on there if you wanted to. So here is our finished sparkling poinsettia bauble shaker easel card. So I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. For those who voted, thank you for taking part. And as always, thank you to everyone for supporting my channel. It's really starting to grow. I'm now at 173 subscribers. And my group over on Facebook, Little Rabbit Designs Crafters, which you're all welcome to join. I'll put the link in the description box below for you. That is growing as well. I couldn't do this without all of you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. So if you like the tutorial, please hit the like button. It really helps to grow my channel. If you're not a subscriber already and you've enjoyed this tutorial and you'd like to see more, please consider becoming a subscriber. I've got lots more fun tutorials planned and a few lives as well. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and I'll be back soon.